All right, welcome everybody to the Best Damn Baseball Show here on Best Damn Sports. I'm your host, Ash, recapping all the day's action from Monday, June the 9th. And my, oh my, to start us off, you would not believe, I would not have thought this morning that I'd be leading off tonight's show with the A's and the Angels. The A's losing to the Angels 7-4. The A's now are 3-7 in their last 10, so they are skidding big time. But that's not the reason for them leading off this show. They're leading off this show because of a catch that was made by Denzel Clarke. Oh my God. This was one of the best catches I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to pull it up now because you have to watch it. Check this out. Denzel Clarke running. I mean, he was playing pretty shallow. Look how far he went. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. We got to watch that again. Watch this. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Watch how high he gets over the wall. I mean, I have seen a lot of good catches, but my God, that has got to be a top 5 to 10 catch I have ever seen. I mean, that was unreal. I mean, that has got to be a top 5 catch that I've ever seen. I'd have to put it down and write them all down, but my goodness, that was an unreal catch. And holy crap, I can't wait to watch him play the field more often because that was that for that. I mean, he's only been in the big leagues for, a week. I mean, Denzel Clarke, make a statement right out word go, basically. Sorry, I can't spit it out. I'm just too excited about that catch. The Atlanta Braves, they finally get off the schneid. They beat Milwaukee 7-1. Chris Sale, he was electric in this game. I mean, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, two walks, and 1 earned run allowed. But he struck out 11 and 7. I mean, Atlanta had lost, 4 or 5 games in a row. They were really skidding. I went on a rant the other day about how bad they were looking. But Chris Sale, this is why you have an ace to stop losing streaks. You have an ace to be your stopper. And that's exactly what Chris Sale did. Went out there and shut that lineup down for Milwaukee. Went deep into the game. Like I said, 7 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts. The Braves got homers from Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson, and Eli White. But when you're getting production from Acuna and Matt Olson, that's going to help this team go a long way, and they need to continue it. Moving along, I had the Reds beat, or I didn't have them. This actually happened. The Reds had 16 hits in the game against the Guardians and won the game 7-4. No home run from Christian Encarnacion Strand. I'm disappointed. He had hit a home run in 3 straight games, but no homers tonight in the game for the Reds by Christian Encarnacion Strand. So the streak is broken, but they did get home runs from TJ Friedel and Jake Fraley. And the Reds have now won 4 in a row. And the 3 teams ahead of them in the National League Central are all playing good teams. The Cubs and the Brewers both lost today. Not sure on Toronto. Toronto beating. I don't know if Toronto beat St. Louis or not. I'm blanking on that now. But anyway, regardless, the Reds have an opportunity here this week to make up some ground on those teams ahead of them after winning 4 in a row, and now they are over 500 on the season. So excited to see where the Reds go the rest of the way, and hopefully this sparks a winning streak or some run of good games for them. Moving along, the game that I was really interested in today, and I got super excited on the preview for this game earlier today, and the Marlins lost today by a pretty convincing margin against the Pittsburgh Pirates, 10-3. But the reason for me wanting to preview this game on the morning preview show was because Yuri Perez Day. I mean, Yuri Perez is a guy that we were hyping him so hard a couple of years ago. This guy has the potential to be an ace, and he looked like an ace in 2023 and then missed all last season. But he did start the game tonight, his first game in 2 years, pretty good. A lot of weak contact those first couple innings. And then, he started to unravel a little bit. And the Pirates got to him a bit in the 3rd inning. He allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, in 3 innings, 4 earned runs and 5 Ks. He gave up 10, or the Pirates he didn't give up 10 runs. The Pirates scored 10 runs in the game. But what I'm trying to say is the Pirates scored all 10 of those runs with no homers. So that was kind of interesting. But hopefully moving forward in his next start, Yuri Perez can bounce back and get back to being the Yuri Perez that we know he can be. Another game I wanted to look at because of some debuts that occurred, and that's the Tampa Bay Rays. They beat Boston in extra innings, 10-8 and 11. My goodness, we had 5 games today go to extra innings. That's pretty wild, and really stretched out the day as the 2 of the late games went to extra innings. So, but anyway, in this Tampa and Boston game, you had Roman Anthony making his major league debut, the #1 prospect in all of baseball. He unfortunately went 0 for 4 with a walk, a strikeout, and the walk did get him an RBI though, so he got his first big league RBI. But he didn't look too overmatched or anything like that. So looking forward to see what he does on Tuesday against Tampa. But the other debut, I think it got pretty overshadowed, but it was a former second-round pick and a guy that I've really liked in the minor leagues is Ian Seymour. He came in out of the bullpen for Tampa. Not sure if that's the long-term plan or if that's just how they're using him this year while they're in contention for that division in the American League East. But Ian Seymour made his debut. He pitched 2 innings, looked really good out there. Didn't give up any hits. He did walk 2 batters, but no earned runs, and struck out 2 batters. But Ian Seymour is a guy that's electric on the mound. He just has had a lot of injury history in the minor leagues, and that's why he's a little bit older guy to be debuting. But he's a former second-round pick, so he does have some pedigree. And in AAA this year, he was striking guys out at a clip of 12.39 K per 9. So this is a guy that can really strike batters out and could be really good in those high leverage situations if that's how they want to use him late in the games and coming out of the bullpen later on this year. So that's somebody that's really interesting. And I hate that he kind of got overshadowed today by the Roman Anthony call up because Ian Seymour is somebody that we should be excited about having made his debut. In the late games, first up, we'll talk about the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the San Diego Padres in 10 innings, 8-7. This was a huge game because this win puts the Dodgers up 2 games now on San Diego. And in the preview show this morning for the day's games, I was really hyping up that I thought this was a good pitching matchup with Dustin May and Nick Pivetta. I was really excited to pay attention to that and keep an eye on that game with that pitching matchup. But neither guy looked good at all. Both guys were out of the game in short order. Hyseong Kim tied the game in the 5th inning with a double. And in the 3rd inning, Will Smith hit his 6th home run of the season. I got to give a big shout out to Will Smith, the former Louisville Cardinal. The reason why I bring that up is the Louisville Cardinals are advancing to Omaha. So I'm sure the alumnus was very proud of that. And Will Smith was representing his alma mater proudly. So the Dodgers beat the San Diego Padres in game 1 of that series, which is a pivotal series here in June against the Padres, 8-7. And that was the only home run in the entire game, 15 runs and only 1 homer between the Dodgers and San Diego. Oh my goodness, what a finish to the game in Phoenix between the Diamondbacks and the Mariners. I mean, this is a game where Arizona led this game 4-0 going into the 9th inning. The Mariners stormed back and Dominic Canzone hit a 2-run homer to tie the game. I mean, it goes into extra innings, and then the 10th, nobody scores. And then in the 11th inning, the Mariners can't scratch across a run again. But then in the bottom half of the 11th inning, the Mariners, Carlos Vargas, I mean, what a terrible outing for him. He walks the bases loaded, and then Josh Naylor hits a grand slam home run to win the game for the Arizona Diamondbacks, who needed a win desperately after having lost 3 in a row to Cincinnati and 4 and 6 in their last 10 games previous to tonight. Things had been sliding terribly for Arizona, and now, I mean, the Mariners have been skidding just as bad. The Mariners dropped to 33 and 32 on the year. They've lost now 7 of their last 8 games. I had to think about it. 7 of their last 8 games. The Mariners have got to get it together. But my oh my, what a grand slam there by Josh Naylor. And that recaps the night. If you're stumbling upon the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Appreciate that. Hit the like button on this video. It helps us out, and it's totally free for you. So please do that for us. Let us know in the comments section below the video what you think of this format. Should we continue to do it? Is there something you want us to tweak? Let us know. Thank you and keep watching. See you tomorrow.